Good morning. It is Monday, June 10th. Okay, so one thing I think I realized just the other day, I never did talk about the numbers, the month number, the universal month number, and the universal year number. I usually recap that every month we go in. I realized I did not mention the one single most important thing about June. Not only do the numbers line up in the entire month and exactly from the 20th through the 29th, but we also have a 369 creation code. So there's a lot of creation going on, and if you guys haven't figured it out, there's a lot of magic, a lot of manifesting going on. Of course, especially during the new moon and the full moon, but we've got a full moon in Sagittarius coming up on the 16th, and that's once again another magical time, especially with the moon conjuncting Jupiter in Sagittarius. That's in its home sign. So this is going to be a real interesting time. Now, I haven't done the week's horoscope. I'll have that out for you guys today. Actually, I was ahead, and I kind of I had issues on Thursday and Friday. I just couldn't seem to think, and here we are, like even up until yesterday, we had a vagueness of mind transit, and I'm like, oh boy, was I feeling that. I'm a little bit better today, not much. I did get a little bit of rest, relaxation, and I had a chance to paint, so, I did get to express some energy and take some time off for myself, my regularly scheduled time off, but we shall see. We've got a couple events coming up energy-wise, and I've got a couple of personal events, as I'm sure that all of you guys have too. Okay, so numbers for the day. We have 10, 19, and 6. As a matter of fact, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 19s, okay? So there's definitely an ending, definitely a beginning. When I see 19, it's in numerology, it's the Prince of Heaven. So when I hear Prince of Heaven, that's like either they're glowing and amazing, or they're just really egotistical and bossy, anything related to the sun. That reminds me of Leo. Okay, so it can go the other way. It can go either way. Somebody can be arrogant, egotistical, maybe even a little bit bullyish, or they could be growing, having some soul growth through beginnings and endings, completing some sort of cycle and beginning something, moving towards the new. Okay, so we have 419, so there's a definite soul growth going on here. There is an end to something. Not only that, the day and the date numbers are 10 and 19, so we actually have 5 10s. Completion of the cycle, holding space for something new, and moving forward into something new. So there's just all this soul growth. Could be in career because of the sun. And then, of course, we have 6, 12, and 18, the 369 creation I was talking about. When you surrender to love and healing, then you're able to move forward. Okay, this is telling me it wants an extra card. We shall clarify it. Ugh, my cards got wet the other day, so they're a little thicker than normal. There's Archangel Michael. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles, please. Thank you. There's that Leo energy again. Ooh. They're like, pick a card from here. In fact, here, have 4. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. And we've got this crazy noise. I hear tones all the time, and it's really annoying when I can hear like the power lines outside. I think somebody's vacuuming. I don't know. There's this high-pitched whirring. So anyways, what else do we have? The Sun in Gemini opposing Jupiter in Sagittarius. So guys, watch your wallets, watch your egos. There's conceitment. Somebody could be overbearing. Let's see, what do we have? Easy with the money. Your judgment is off. You may spend too much. You may miscalculate. Or you could be just lazy and have trouble accomplishing anything today. Uh-oh, there goes a card. Oh, look at that. Okay. And this one was like that. Okay. I better stop for now. I got all kinds of cards. They want me to tell the story. So this one's this way. This one's this way. Okay, first card, 8 of Discs, 8 of Pentacles. So some of you guys are really working pretty hard, maintaining that daily busy schedule of yours. You could be like super busy at work, or you can kind of be like drone-like and just going through the motions, doing whatever you're doing. Some of you guys could be doing some research or brushing up or practicing some skills, reviewing something. For some of you guys, you're happy to work because it helps with dealing with things. Some of you guys need to express some energy, and the best thing you can do is some physical work. Okay, like how I was saying, I did some painting this weekend, so I got to get rid of some built-up energy. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Okay, so somebody here is deep in their daily schedule. That's all they're giving me is you're at work, or you're going to work, or you're busy working. Ooh. Okay, so we got Judgment and the Princess of Swords. Judgment is about a wake-up call. Okay, so something could happen. A decision has been made. The universe has decided. Okay, so it's like an announcement. Then we have Princess of Swords. So that's protecting your ideas. It's also the card of spying. Can be distant communication also. You're at work and suddenly you get a phone call, or you think of something and you decide to roll with it. You could get some news from somebody. This could be rumors. Or this could literally be like you're on a stakeout, you're watching somebody, or somebody's watching you, and there's a decision that has to be made. Protect your ideas, protect your information. Yeah, you're going to get some news between Judgment and the Princess of Swords. These are both cards of messages, so it feels like you're going to get information of some kind of decision. Like if you're waiting for some kind of legal judgment, this could be part of it. Or I keep getting courts. The courts. I don't have any court cards. This could be like closing arguments and a final decision. Whatever it is, it's word. You get word that something was decided. Or you decide to peek at something to get some information, because that's spying, yeah? Peeking on, protecting your information. Ouch. Ew. I'm having difficulties with my leg, guys. Hold up. Ouch. For some of you guys, it feels like with the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 13 Death card, it feels like somebody was waiting for some kind of judgment. Somebody may have gotten into an accident or may have been physically hurt. Okay, guys. So there could have been some kind of accident and you're waiting for somebody to pay for it, or there's a waiting of somebody wanting to be punished for it. So it's like the word came down. Somehow this affects you personally, because this is definitely somebody you loved and cared for in the past that was hurt or taken. Four of Pentacles here. Or somebody could have stolen. They either stole a life, a possession, or some money. They could have stole some information, like a identity theft, excuse me. But either way, there's receiving news, receiving word, hearing of, communication. Or this could be that something you've done in the past, all of a sudden there's some new legal matters that you have to attend to. Could be in regards to a past relationship. Could be like a TRO or some kind of lawsuit. Either you're filing, you make the decision to do it, or somebody else is doing it. And it might be a BS filing. They're trying to take something from you, but it doesn't feel like it's in a nice way. It's like they want something from you. Almost feels like they're trying to teach you a lesson. They're not doing it for the right reason. Okay, somebody's angry here. Somebody's angry. Somebody's upset. They're pursuing some kind of paperwork in regards to some kind of legal movement. I'm not sure if they're filing charges against or having charges filed. This is new. This is something new, a new filing. Like I said, could be in related to a death, identity theft, possession theft, maybe even breaking into the house, maybe into the family's house. Why did I just get, they said pictures, maybe stealing some pictures. Anyways, this represents some new legal troubles is what I'm feeling. Could be in regards to an inheritance with the 8 and the 13. Shared resources. So some of you guys could have walked out of a relationship, or you could have been thrown out. Either way, and you're trying to retrieve possessions, or you're trying to keep somebody who left from getting their possessions. Either way, it's I'm just gonna have to say, if you have something that belongs to someone else, just give it back. Okay, be done with it. Let them go. If you're trying to hang on to them or their possessions, thinking that you have something to still attach you to them, you are bringing yourself back down to the 3D. You need to release that person and those possessions and let it go. Also, too, somebody could be doing this to you. They could be filing false charges in an attempt to stop you from having any peace, repeatedly trying to have you come into court on trumped up charges, or they're trying to teach you a lesson, going overboard with anger, some kind of, I want to say, false charges. Hold on. So this could be just a whole mess of legal issues. Everything from the division of resources, from divorce to moving out, separating, like the legal paperwork, divvying up possessions, what belongs to who, tying up loose ends, like closing out the utilities on a place you used to live in. What do you call it? Balancing things out so you can move on with a clean slate. There could be CPS involvement, police involvement. Because of the Five of Cups, that could be domestic violence, past domestic violence where somebody didn't value you or they used you for something. They might have been real cruel. A lot of it had to do with they were very insecure, so they tried to make you feel like nobody else would want you, trying to pass their insecurity on to you in an attempt to stay attached to you. And you were able to break that attachment, and now they're angry about it. They felt like you owe them or they own you. Somebody's trying to hold power over somebody else in some kind of last-ditch effort to keep that attachment with some kind of paperwork, some kind of serving. Then we have the Chariot that's reversed. Okay, so what that tells me is the brakes have been put down. You were trying to go somewhere. You were trying to move really, really fast. Either move forward or move out or move away from some kind of negative situation, person, place, or thing. And now you have to pause. There's been a monkey wrench thrown in the wheel, and now you got to stop and you got to deal with this before you can progress further. You're still severing this attachment. You probably can't believe that this person is trying to pull this, whatever it is. And then some of you guys are the ones that are filing some kind of lawsuit or filing some kind of papers. Make sure that you're coming from a place of compassion and integrity, because if you don't, it will come back on you. Okay? Always make sure that you do the right thing. You are ready to go, and then all of a sudden there's this legal paperwork, like maybe even an injunction. Maybe you're going to take off with the kids, and then somebody files a restraining order or some kind of temporary something to where you can't go forward with whatever is waiting for you wherever you're going to move to. So it looks like some kind of legal wrap up that's taking place. You're not happy about it. You just had the brakes put on your life. Then what do we have? Strength. Four of Cups. Somebody could be fired. Walking papers. They could be given their walking papers, or they could be turning in their resignation. I quit. Yeah, somebody either they weren't happy with where they were working, or they weren't happy with what they were doing. It's like every day they came to work, that song is coming to mind. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here and there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same. Somebody's hating on what they do. Also, too, this could be shared resources. So, in terms of shared resources and ability to deal with life, death, taxes, legacy. Some of you guys may not be happy with what you got out of the deal. Maybe that's why you're filing, to recover more, or some of you guys are coming to terms with, hey, what am I willing to sacrifice? I wasn't happy there. Do I really need to get whatever it is back? Do I really need to get, my favorite stapler back from my old workplace? Do I really need that bag of clothes and some hair products that I left at the old house, in the old relationship, that I don't want to have anything more to do with? Is it really worth it? You guys got to ask yourself, is this really worth it? If you're filing something, is the drama really worth it? Would you be better off by just walking away and letting it go and, walking off into the sunset all happy with yourself? Or are you ready to dive in and war with somebody who could potentially make trouble for you, more legal trouble? How long do you want to extend this unhappiness? Okay, this is your chance to get away, so run. I mean, get out. Obviously, you weren't happy. This workplace, or having to be with somebody that's taking from you, makes you really unhappy. It constantly triggers you. Strength is an 8 card too, so there is a limit to how much you can take. Yeah, it's like, I'm over it. I've had enough. I'm not happy with the situation, so you decide to do something about it. And as you're trying to move forward, there's a sudden breaks. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to keep pausing. We are sending out some lava tubes today. And yes, Auntie Paulette, this is your box right here. As soon as I'm done with this reading, I'm going to walk over to the post office and send that off to you. Okay, so for some of you guys, yeah, there was some things, you're triggered. Something upsets you. You've had enough. You can't take it anymore, or you're not going to take it anymore, and you decide to say something. Previously, you hadn't said something, I guess because I don't know what you were attached to. There was something like you didn't want to get involved, maybe, or yeah, you didn't want to get involved because you knew you would have to talk to people. There would be an investigation. This would be looked into. You'd have to take time out of your day to answer questions or tell what you know, to be a witness to. Can be the party that's being accused, or you can be the accuser of something. You witness some kind of theft, like you saw the accident, or you saw somebody breaking into a house, or you saw somebody steal something. This may be, there was already something going on, some kind of court case, and now you're speaking up because you're seeing increasing injustices, and you can't do it anymore. You thought you were going to keep moving forward and ignore this, but you can't. You have to say something. Okay, so you're going to get in the hot seat with the Empress. This could be, maybe you saw a friend steal something, or this is somebody you know that you have to testify for or against. You got to sit in the hot seat. Look, Empress and 6 of Cups. So you may have to speak for somebody that you love. Speak up for, or speak out for. Maybe if somebody has passed away, if they were killed through some kind of accident, domestic violence, or like even a robbery or a shootout, because yeah, see guys, look, oh my gosh. So on the 5 of Cups, the big star is standing out, and I'm taking that to mean like law enforcement. I'm seeing like the cops badge, and with the 5 of Cups, this can mean somebody got killed, or somebody got hurt, or there was a situation that involved the police and some violence. Okay, and then we have Four of Pentacles, stealing, thief of hearts, thief of property, thief of life. Okay, I saw you do it. So this is witnessing, some kind of witness you saw. You didn't say anything. Something had power over you. Either you didn't want to get involved or you just didn't say anything. You didn't want to get entangled with the sticky mess, and then all of a sudden you're a hostile witness, or you've been subpoenaed to testify, or you're being called. You're being called to serve some justice with your sword of truth. Tell me what you saw. Okay, then we have death. So this can be somebody physically dying, or an attachment has changed, a severed attachment. Severed attachment. I feel like you stole my life. This could very well be somebody deciding to drop a lawsuit. I can't go on like this anymore. It's not, my anger is not driving me. So there's a severing of an attachment here, either an attachment to a person, a place, or thing, or situation. I thought I wanted to be there, or I thought I wanted to do that. I don't feel that way anymore. I thought I wanted that. Or this could be somebody testifying, you know, like, I keep wanting to say domestic violence. Like, he didn't value her. He used to choke her and hit her all the time. And he finally did it. He killed her. He took away the only thing I've ever loved. He took away these kids' mother. And then on the same note too, she stole everything that I had saved up my whole life in one swoop of a pen. I keep hearing pen fell. So it's almost like somebody wrote a check, or somebody forged something and robbed somebody else also. This could be inheritance. Somebody could have been waiting for inheritance or taxes coming through. And there's a snag. Maybe you're going to be the one that's going to be investigated. If you haven't received your taxes yet, you could get news that they want to audit you for your investment practices. Something fishy about it. A lot of court paperwork I am seeing here. I'm not seeing a lot of lawyers. I'm seeing more people speaking out, or people telling their story, testifying, witnessing, attesting to. This could be like professionals testifying. Like, I know I'll get a professional, like having a psychologist testify with the Princess of Swords. So having a psychologist testify on the emotional maturity of somebody. Like, we're not sure if they're fit to stand trial. I'd like a psychological evaluation for this person. We feel like this person doesn't really know what they're doing. They don't understand the consequences of their action. Okay, so let's put a hold on things. Yeah, this is definite pause. This is like screeching brakes. Screeching brakes with the Chariot reverse. This could be I was saying car accident earlier, like a rollover, screeching brakes, and a rollover with the chariot reversed. Okay, that's like car upside down, boat upside down, ship upside down. I'm feeling more so a vehicle upside down. Somebody could be being held responsible for a death in a car crash in which the car flipped over. And then back to the Empress. Yeah, there's 8, 8, and death. So there's a lot of questions as to who gets what now, or who owns what now, or where does this possessions, child, paperwork, money, information go to now, where? Then we have the Empress. So somebody involved here could be a child, with child, excuse me, or have children. The Empress can be about pregnancy, and there's creativity here too. So there's 3 and 6. So we got the creations of love here. There could be a new relationship, or somebody could be working on their own at home doing what they loved. Or somebody could be getting back together with a past lover. Look at that, Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely. This is very beautiful. After a time of suffering and having to do your duty is what it feels like, doing the right thing. They're going to put you on the hot seat, and it looks like you're going to be defending somebody that you really, truly love. You're going to have to speak up for somebody. It can be the unborn child you have. It can be the children that you already have. This can be testifying on behalf of a minor. Like, let's say your son wants to get emancipated. Okay, they could be filing something, and you are the mother. You are the Empress energy. You love them, and you're going to help them as much as you can. Always act with kindness and compassion. Okay, if somebody wants something, you help them do it. If they are doing this, if they're doing the right thing, okay, then it's up to you to assist them. You cannot turn a blind eye anymore. You are being pulled into this, is what it feels like. But there's definitely paperwork, signing and paperwork in regards to children, or somebody you might have to take custody over. You might have to be on behalf, I keep getting on behalf of. Now it's somebody who's incapacitated or underage. So this can be a child, a teenager, an unborn child, grandma, auntie, uncle, somebody to the side and above you. So this can be pretty much anybody in your family, friends, can be relatives, neighbors, or even at work that you're going to have to, I want to say, take over care of. Like, what is that called? Not guardian ad litem, but 3333. The paperwork that, oh, power of attorney, duh. The paperwork that gives you power over somebody else, legal authority in terms of care, education, and medical. Could be power of attorney that you're filing for, or somebody is giving to you. Okay, and you're assuming responsibility for somebody who needs some kind of care because you really truly love them. Okay, so you could be having somebody come and live with you under your house because of some paperwork. Okay, but you really love them. This is somebody that's coming back. This is somebody who, in a time when you were young, they cared for you. Okay, six of Cups and Ace of Cups. Couldn't be anything better. For others, this can be a real soulmate coming in that you have real love with. I want to say swooping. I keep getting the word fell. One fell swoop, one fell swoop of the pen. And there's a commitment there. But there's a definite commitment that's going to require some kind of legal paperwork here. All right, guys, I'm already over 34 minutes, but I've been a little lacking in the reading. So there's that one card. I was gonna say we'll pull one card and we'll be done. I guess we'll pull 2 cards. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, I had to go run over to the mailboxes real quick. Okay, so first card, Maliu, to heed, focus. Okay, this is about internal grounding. My intention is to stay true to my core values by focusing my energy on things that are in alignment with my heart and soul. What you give your attention to matters. Everything you think, say, love, and do matters and is left as an imprint on this planet and throughout your lineage. When you give your attention to something, you attract energy and support from the universe. By choosing to focus on things that are in alignment with your core values, you will heed your life's purpose and stay true to your calling. That's right. So if you see something, speak up. Okay? Tell the truth. To tell the truth, I just heard. Ahonui, patience, great breath. It's also a 9, so it's about endings, unconditional love, and purging, telling, saying, expressing. My intention is to be patient, peaceful, and tolerant, and to breathe deeply, allowing all things to unfold one moment at a time. Patience is the ability to stay calm and balanced even when obstacles and adversity challenge your path. Patience is an attribute that comes hand in hand with breathing deeply and allowing things to unfold as they will. Patience requires that you remain peaceful and present and that you trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way. All right, guys. Yeah, I kept getting, on behalf of or in defense of. Just somebody's addressing some injustices here, or somebody's serving some injustice, both ways actually, for multiple people. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. Love you. See you guys later. Take care.